Yeah, it was pretty funny. I used to have this chore growing up that I hated. Uh, my dad was a jerk. I painted something once and he beat me for it. And look, I became an artist. I hate him. Anyway, um, he used to make me. They had these like fine rocks, and these pine needles fell on top of it. And he used to make me rake these pine needles. It took forever. It was the worst chore. My sister said that he freaking that they replaced all that shit. They tore the trees down, which was nice. They were ugly and loud. Yeah, the bugs that tree attracted were really loud. And they don't do. They just replaced it with concrete, which is nice. I'm glad they had that thought. Yeah, Catholics are horrible people. They are slaves for the government, and they believe in suffering and work. And they haven't questioned the fact the book comes out of a printer. For real, it's embarrassing that you would do anything in that book to your kids. You're obviously not smart. You think intelligence is something they gave you in that book. It's not. So, yeah, but I feel amazing. I've never slept this good ever. I have the best dreams I've ever had. And honestly, the reason is probably the canine dewormer. Yeah. Uh, I think Steven, having been a serial killer, my dad, he said he's a serial killer. He does a job that murders people, and he definitely is creepy like that. Like, when does he do? Does Steven do loving actions that make people feel good to be around him? Hell nah. He does creepy actions. He's like he waits for the perfect time and then does the worst thing possible. Look how clear my skin is. It feels amazing. Yeah, so I think he deliberately gave us worms, like poisoned our food. It's just the way he was about it and talked about it. He was a jerk. See, I don't know how you have sons and you can't. It was funny, like, uh, we had these two girls across the street that were like my age and my brother's age. And the plan was in my head that they were going to be for Luke and I. But that plan got interrupted because my dad thought they were his girlfriends, like young teenage girls, like 12-year-olds. My dad thought they were for him, right? So, yeah, I don't like that guy. I really don't. My dad, horrible person. Horrible person. It just he actually got cursed. Like, look how young I look. I have all my hair. I haven't wrinkled. He at this age had lost half his hair. He had these huge like wrinkle mounds across his face. Like he got cursed with some like his who he really was. Um, yeah, it's that like if you go to religion and you lean into it and think this is just how people are, they go Jesus isn't religion. That was something I was hearing. No, Jesus is religion. There's not you don't see the body of Jesus walking around, and they just used that sob story to manipulate you. How he saved everyone. That's a manipulation. It's a lie. So, like how the internet doesn't have likes for you until you pay them. When you pay them, they act like, wow, you made it. You're great. And there's all these people that look like super famous, and all they did is they went to the background paywall. There's a background paywall they tell you in advertisements. They call it the official partners. And they basically want like $32,000 a week. You know what I mean? And some people can pay that because of some like family connection or something like that. But yeah, I was more happy challenging religion, even if people thought I was weird, which is bizarre you would support it. My brother got his kid circumcised. My brother was like unreligious until it came time to breed, and then he suddenly found religion again, which is what it is. It's their main breeding channel, it's where their ancestors came from. So, but yeah, I had amazing dreams. All this energy that was lost in like these like parasites was gone. I had a lump on my neck here. I had a lump on the back of my ear. Like it was everywhere. And I took this canine dewormer, and yeah, it cleared it all up. I don't have those problems anymore. Yeah, I'm gonna take a dose every month. You know they don't sell dewormer for people. They don't even call it dewormer. They call it wormer. It's because people hate each other. People hate each other, and they don't want to give people the opportunity to get free of worms, even if it would make a better society. They don't want to stop cutting kids' dicks off, even if it would make a better society, because they hate you. That's one of the reasons I picked the name Hate, is I was like, you guys act like you're about love, but you're as far from that as you could possibly be. You eat animals. You don't love, like, how is my mom making more people when she doesn't spend time with the kids she already made? She's like an antagonist to the kids she already made and trying to breed some more. Stop. I haven't had any kids. You know. Worms are gross. It's sad. Yeah, thanks to the doctors that actually care about curing that. If you're a dentist and you don't put holes in people's teeth so they have to come back later, they do that. Like, that Fisher of Men stuff is real. Oh, you've got cancer. Does he? Or are you just looking at something you don't know what it is and you're saying it's cancer? We have to shoot you with radiation. Oh, they got sick and died. Cancer must have got him. No, it was the doctor. I see that. So, yeah. Trust me, if I paid them through the background channel, my channel would look so famous. It would look just as good. If you have more than, really, like, those numbers like 500,000 likes, don't come from real people. They come from the paycheck you gave them. 1,000%. And when they're comfortable with fooling people, oh, I guess I made it, I'll display my play button. That play button is from all the millions of dollars you gave them. They don't get that much from advertising. You kidding me? It's sad. So the root of it's the real government. It's not the way nature is permanently. It's the people we're with who call the basic shots. I know that because I'm not an idiot. But, yeah. Oh, I went for a ride on my scooter last night. It was so dusty, but it was a lot of fun. I really like that scooter. The speed limiter is a little weird, but what's good is I can really haul a lot. Like, did grocery shopping. I reached max speed immediately despite it being filled with groceries. So it's just pretty cool. It's what I got it for. Yep. I talked to my sister. It's really sad. She didn't talk to me until she murdered my cat, and she murdered my cat when I told them that the Bible's a genital mutilation hoax. Right then, she went and killed my cat. And then she talked to me for like 12 hours, and then she just like, see, I know that by showing death is calming. Death makes you psychologically revalue things that really matter, and if you hide it and ignore it, that goes away. But it's just like, what a shitty person. You hear the Bible's a genital mutilation hoax, and so your programming is to attack, which is what happens. Me challenging circumcision has attacks from women like Michelle Cabrati. I used to live at this place, and Michelle saw that I was basically from the internet, and she lied to get a job there. The work experience she claimed is missing, and she got fired right after I left. But she basically like asked me to lunch, and when I said no, she she tried to get my car towed, and then she gave me like an eviction. She gave me an eviction notice. Well, I found out you can't do that legally in Arizona. A one-day eviction, you have to leave now, is actually illegal. So, yeah. But anyway, I did leave anyway, and the place I'm at right now is way better. But, yeah. Challenging God has no ramifications at all, except for the people who believe it. You have to deal with the people who basically circumcised everyone and think laws run the universe. People who are sure they're the chosen one and that they know the Creator personally. Those people will react horribly, but like fate being against me, no. Still get lucky, I can still rely on things, because most people have the book from the religion. They don't have the actual meeting like I had, where I got to meet the Creator. I spent 8 hours where I could ask it questions and it could answer them back. Most people never get that. They have to go to the book, which is a lie. The book's there like territory dominion and realm command for the real government. It's not a genuine communication from the real Creator, definitely. So, yeah, sad.